Let's see if you know what you're talking about.
I'm on a journey of discovering Xbox games as a lifelong PlayStation fanboy. This time around, I'm doing the first Gears of War. I have played this game at a friend's house before, back in the 2000s, and I remember loving the split-screen co-op. I played the Ultimate version co-op again recently and had quite a good time. But for this video, I decided to go solo. I played a bit of the original 360 game on the Series X, and even though they updated the frame rate to go up to 120 FPS, the bad textures, shit-colored filter and weird FOV setting made me switch to the Ultimate Edition, which looks much better of course, and I can actually see the enemy well enough to get headshots. But the game has this thing going on where it goes blurry every 2 seconds. I did a quick internet sleuthing and I changed the console's resolution to 1080p and disabled the allow 4K setting. The colors and textures actually look better. My screen also showed 120 FPS was enabled, which was a pleasant surprise. This might be an age-old question. Why do these guys have such deep, long, white faces and bodies, especially when there are normal-looking people in the game? Another question, is the dog from Adventure Time doing half of the voices? Every time I hear Marcus speak,
get back there and make sure that APC works.
I hear making bacon pancakes in my head.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes!
After the first half of the game, I thought that this game had great level design. Until later. After the Gears escape the cave system, the levels feel empty, with enemies repeatedly thrown at you, putting some filler in between acts to make the game longer, I suppose. I liked some of the set pieces of the game, like the vehicle part is an interesting change of pace where you shoot bats with a UV gun. The house part feels like you're constantly running back and forth, but I was surprised when I failed the end of the house mission, I got an alternate cutscene for failing. When was the last time you saw something like that in a video game? Something that annoyed me was how the AI helpers can be a bit retarded. They get stuck freaking everywhere, even blocking ways or just running around aimlessly, not helping to shoot enemies. Just uselessly retarded. When the command system works, battles go somewhat smoother, but it's rare. The game has a very limited weapon selection and just one type of grenade. It would have been interesting to blow up monsters in different ways, but this game also introduced me to one of the most iconic assault rifles ever, the chainsaw gun. It just sucks not being able to use the chainsaw while being shot at. Another iconic but potentially frustrating weapon was the Hammer of Dawn, which usually just pops up for use when you battle those big blind idiot berserker things. Story-wise, I don't actually know what's going on. Maybe the second game will fill in some of the huge gaps for me. Marcus's backstory isn't really laid out. Everyone is tight-lipped about it in this game, only alluding to his court case and his father being some big shot. I like the characters, even if some of them die super quick. Wait, isn't that the same guy over and over? Another thing that I don't understand is why Baird, the blonde guy, dislikes Marcus at the start. Maybe it has something to do with Marcus's history, but it's never mentioned or alluded to. I have some other nitpicks, like the place where they leave the resonator. Wouldn't someone find it easily? The enemy was right there, and the enemy should also be wondering why the hell an enemy squad is on their turf. And who the hell is Marcus Phoenix's father? Is he the guy in all of the paintings and statues? Guess I'll find out in the next game. When Marcus takes command, he goes hard-ass on the team, and it seems like this was supposed to lead somewhere, to some conflict, but it didn't. Or maybe it was just to show that he can be a hard-ass and that it works. In the end, I want to know more about these guys and the history of the Gears world. I can't wait to see how the gameplay and story evolves in the next games. I think that if I had a 360 back when this game released, it would have been my favorite thing in the world. I also think that it's better than the first 2 Halo games I've played.